Irene has a number of people looking after her welfare on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And this morning, we want to acknowledge publicly their loving care of Irene. So first, we are going to introduce Miriam Hidalgo, Irene's morning and weekend caregiver, but she couldn't stay. So, of course, in true Irene style, as soon as Irene met Miriam, Miriam immediately became known as Mimi. Meanwhile, in response to any question to Irene that begins, "Are you ready to, well, say, have lunch?" Mimi has learned to echo, "Ready for Freddy," among other Irene-isms. And Miriam admits that she didn't use most of those phrases when she was growing up in Cuba. Next, we introduce Teresa Malinowska. Teresa. Oh, wait, excuse me, I meant Terry Malinowska, the name bestowed upon Teresa by Irene, who's still talking about Teresa and Mario. He's there. Their wedding last year, which she attended, and how a group of strong men carried her up the stairs and into the restaurant while she was seated in her wheelchair. So just ask Irene, she'll tell you, that was some wedding. Our third caregiver whom we want to thank is Elaine Jones. Elaine's a registered nurse with the Visiting Nurse Association of Somerset Hills. She visits Irene every so often to check up on her. Somehow Elaine managed to miss the nickname game. But then again, how many people are named Jones? That's nickname enough. And finally, we introduce Mary Bell Hutchison. Mary Bell. Mary Bell is the Somerset County social worker extraordinaire. And in case you don't know this, Mary Bell, Irene refers to you with a lot of affection as Maybell. Mary Bell is exceedingly responsive to my sisters and to me when we call her with important and not so important questions. And we have to tell you that Mary Bell relates beautifully to Irene with loving care, that she does not treat Irene as just another file in her caseload, and we're sure that she treats her other clients exactly the same way. Mary Bell has been an indispensable source of important social services information, as well as a source of innovative solutions to major and minor occurrences in Irene's life ever since Irene became her client. She does her job very well. We are extremely fortunate that Irene is in her care. Thank you all. So, Mimi, Terry, Jonesy, and Maybell, and Irene and her family say thank you very much. Okay, we're going to call upon Rabbi Bob Waxman, not on the bookbinder side, on the other side, from Wilmington, North Carolina. He came all this way to do a Shehecheyanu for Irene. Rabbi Bob.
It's my honor to be here today. It's a wonderful occasion, and since I have the microphone, if all the mishpacha from near and far are looking to relocate in the sunny south, Wilmington, North Carolina, right on the coast, please join us and come on down. We need a few new good members at B'nai Israel, and now I can take this trip off as a business expense. And so, to everyone here, a big mazel tov and yasher koach to making it to Mea Shana. It's a wonderful thing. So everyone together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'achiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higyanu l'azman hamzeh. Praise you, Lord God, ruler of the universe, who has sustained us and kept us alive, sustained us and enabled us to reach this day. Amen and mazel tov.
We're ready to ask you to take out those lovely booklets that Tracy designed, because Irene likes to sing, and the three of us happened to be in her apartment, so we said to her, Mom, what would you like to sing at your party? So we're throwing out names of songs, and we name a song, and she'd sing it start to finish. And some of them were slightly off color. We didn't include those. But mostly they were okay. And then at one point, I think Flora said, "Let me call you sweetheart." And my mother said, "Okay, you want to call me sweetheart, you can call me." Okay, so Irene has a solo that she is going to do first. On how we dance.
Oh, how we did! All the time we were led. We did, when the room had no bed. That's enough. I don't think we're too long. I only got paid for one.
Are you taking movies?
Irene sings all the time, so we included it. Irene has used on each of her grandchildren very effectively, and I find myself doing it with Ethan on a fairly regular basis. A 2-year-old, what's their favorite word? No. Right, so when he says that, we sing. No.